This is the Music in Vincent series, and this is the North Perth Ethnic Music Centre. Located at the North Perth Town Hall's Lesser Hall, the Ethnic Music Centre was set up by visiting musician Linsey Pollock, who had a vision for a community arts organisation that celebrated the diverse cultural roots of the many communities calling Perth's inner suburbs home. Offering music and performance events, including the signature Café Folklorico, as well as educational programs and a dedication to advocacy, the Ethnic Music Centre occupied an important space in the city's cultural landscape before relocating to Fremantle and changing its name to Kulcha in 1997. Music in Vincent presents 3 long-form interviews with Centre Coordinator Francis Fong, musician Mark Cain and Administrator Marion Granich.
Linsey Pollock was very well known as a musician, and so it was a big issue and that we all knew about, that he was setting up this incredible place where musicians from all different cultural backgrounds could come together.
North Perth was a really interesting area. It had immigrant populations. There were Italian, Macedonian, Chinese, Greek, proximate to North Perth at that time. So, multiculturally, this area in the middle, relative middle of Perth, was pretty ripe and pretty practical.
It all started with the Café Folklorico and then expanded and expanded. It is a regular Friday night event, and we invited different musicians, dancers coming to perform. We built up a very cozy, casual cafe type of environment, so that people can come in and really relax and enjoy the music and dance offered to them.
And there was programmed music, but it always had a big element of improvisation as well. Somebody from the audience might go and ask the musicians if they could join in with them.
And sometimes people would play outside in the park. They'd have musicians playing and workshops going, multicultural dance workshops. So it was a pretty lively place, and, we had a lot of fun here.
To have a long-term impact on the society, we needed to do a lot of educational work. We need to change people's perception of what ethnic music is. And we also need to educate our next generation in knowing that in this world there's more than just Western music.
What inspired me about Linsey and about the centre was the idea that music is a universal language, that it can transcend cultural differences, political barriers, generational barriers, and Linsey really believed that this had a great role to play in Australian society, that yes, there was a place for intellectual discussion, there was a place for political discussion, but if you want to go straight to the heart, you go there with music.
It always felt slightly precarious. I don't know how Linsey would have described that. I would never have been able to say to you, this will last 15 years here and then we'll go to Fremantle and last another 15 years. It just didn't. I think it just had its own life. That life changed. It went through a range of ups and downs, as arts organisations do.
Hopefully, we gave a chance for every culture, every musician to be able to play in here.
I think the Ethnic Music Centre just breathed authenticity. It came out of this area, this local North Perth area. It came out of these real communities as they were. It happened in this lovely hall with its history. It wasn't short on authenticity at all, and I think that's why it worked.
Visit the City of Vincent or State Library catalogues to access these interviews about the North Perth Ethnic Music Centre, as well as interviews with the people behind 4 other iconic music venues in the Vincent area.